wake up. Not because you slept badly, but because the weight of pretending is crushing you. Pretending to be okay. Pretending to be busy. Pretending that the quiet in your chest isn't screaming for something real. You scroll through faces smiling, people achieving, lives curated to perfection. And for a moment, you trick yourself into thinking you belong there too. But the screen dims, the moment fades, and there's that emptiness whispering, "This isn't you. You're not broken. You're human." Think about it. You have a job, a home, a routine. And yet, there's a subtle gnawing ache inside. Friedrich Nietzsche said, "The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe." Do you feel that? That slow, invisible erosion of your individuality under the pressure to perform, to belong, to be liked? You've been chasing approval for so long that now, even when alone, you feel invisible, not lonely, disconnected. Carl Jung called this the mask of the persona, the identity we wear to survive, the polished version of you that smiles on command, that posts without meaning, that works without purpose. Somewhere along the way, you forgot to take it off. And that's why everything feels hollow. The soul doesn't want to be liked. It wants to be known. We live in a world that rewards performance, but punishes authenticity. We confuse attention for affection, validation for value. And that's why you can achieve everything and still feel empty. Because the body moves through life, but the soul waits. There's a moment, quiet, almost invisible, usually late at night. You catch your reflection and don't recognize the person staring back. That's the soul awakening, not a breakdown, a rebellion. Your deeper self has had enough of pretending, enough of living half alive. It wants out. Plato once said the soul is drawn to truth like a flame to the sun. But we've surrounded ourselves with shadows, endless distractions, endless noise. We chase pleasure to escape pain and call it happiness. Comfort isn't peace. Stimulation isn't meaning. The more we run from discomfort, the further we drift from ourselves. Because meaning isn't found, it's built. Through honesty, through courage, through the willingness to look in the mirror and face what's there. When was the last time you were truly present? Not scrolling, not posting, not performing, just being? Most people can't remember. We've been trained to believe stillness is failure, but stillness is where the soul speaks, and what it says might terrify you. It tells you what you've ignored, what you've sacrificed for belonging, and what you've allowed to die inside. It whispers, "Wake up. Let me tell you a story." A man sits in a crowded hall. Everyone wears masks, smiles, nods, but he feels nothing. He stands, removes his mask slowly, one eye opening to the truth, one eye still blinded by expectation. People stare, some laugh, some are confused, but he feels alive for the first time in years. That is the cost of authenticity, and it is the reward. Machiavelli said, "The greatest danger comes not from our enemies, but from our own inertia." It's not the world destroying you. It's your silent agreement to mediocrity, to stay comfortable, predictable, quiet. The soul was never meant to live quietly. It was meant to burn. The discomfort you feel isn't failure. It's proof something inside you still believes in life with depth, meaning, truth. You're not lost. You're just tired of walking roads that don't belong to you. Stop chasing what numbs you. Stop calling distraction self-care. Stop apologizing for wanting something real. The world will tell you to keep grinding, keep moving, keep smiling. But maybe the bravest act is to pause. Sit with the silence. Listen to what your soul has been screaming all along. Silence isn't empty. that's full of answers. Bonhoeffer, imprisoned during World War II, wrote that freedom begins the moment you act according to your conscience, even if it costs you everything. That's freedom, living in truth, no matter the cost. You may lose comfort, you may lose people, but you'll gain something far greater, yourself. Awakening doesn't start when life changes. It starts when you stop running. When you face the mirror and say, "I've had enough of pretending." When you stop chasing happiness and start choosing honesty. When you stop filling every silence and start listening to your soul. The real tragedy isn't dying. It's living a life as someone you were never meant to be. The emptiness won't vanish overnight. But one day it will make sense. That ache you once resented. Was your soul trying to wake you? To remind you that you're alive, still capable of change, still capable of truth. Notice the sunlight glinting on broken glass, the faint rustle of leaves, the distant sound of water moving. All of this is life, and it is yours if you finally stop pretending. Don't numb it. Don't silence it. Follow it. Somewhere beyond the masks, beyond the noise, is you. And when you finally meet that person again, you'll realize you were never lost. You were simply waiting to come home.